Hi everyone, welcome back. We're going to continue talking about circles. Now we're going to be talking about area of a sector of a circle. Before we do that, we need to define what the area of this, what a sector is. Okay, so I'm gonna read from here. A sector of a circle is the region between two radii of a circle and the included arc. So what does that mean? It is included between two radii. So here we have two radii. And it is included, and also the included arc here. Okay, so that means that the sector is in here. It's like a piece of cake or a piece of pizza. Okay, that's what a sector is. Okay, so if you remember, when we talk about the inside of the circle, we talk about area, right? So now we are going to be talking about the area of the circle and of the sector of a circle, and the sector is a portion, is a piece of the circle, right? So we're going to find the area of a piece. Now, the original formula for the area of a circle, it's pi times r squared, right? Pi times the radius squared. So to find the piece or the portion of this sector, of how much this sector is of the circle, we're going to use the angle, just like we did with arc length, but now we're not talking about length, we're talking about area. Okay, so if we go here to the example, we see that the portion of this yellow sector is going to be, the portion is going to be 45 degrees of the whole thing, which is 360 degrees. It is 1/8. As before, what this means is that if you divide the circle in 8 pieces, 8 equal pieces, we are talking about one of them. And this time we're talking about its area. Okay, so we are talking about 1/8 of the total area. The total area is going to be pi times total area. Pi times r squared, and the radius is 12 squared. So this is 144 pi. Okay, so the sector, okay, the area of the sector is going to be then the portion, which is 1/8 of the whole area, which is 144 pi. We simplify this, and this is 18 pi. And because we're talking about inches, we're gonna, an area, inches squared. And then 18 pi, you can also plug it in the calculator. And this is going to be 56.55 inches squared. Remember, don't round to the whole number unless you are asked to, okay? So I want you to see the similarities with the arc length, okay? We're talking about portions of the circle, but this time we're talking about a portion, which is x over 360 is the angle that you have of 360, a portion of the area, okay? So that's going to be key here, okay? These are very similar concepts in the sense that they are both, we're talking, when we talk about arc length and we talk about area of sector, it is a portion of the whole thing. Okay, let's go ahead and let's work on an example. Let's do one together, and then you go ahead and work on yours. And so find the area of the sector. I'm talking about this exercise here. Let's do one together. Okay, so the sector again is going to be this portion inside, included between two radii and the arc, right? So the area of a sector is going to be the portion, okay? Area of the sector is going to be the portion. So what does that mean? Well, the portion is the angle. This is going to be our x, the angle of the total, okay? And how much is the total again? Yes, 360 degrees times 2 times, nope, I almost used the wrong one, because we are talking about area, so it is the portion of the area. So the area is going to be pi. Okay, why am I not writing? Times pi times r, which is 3 squared. Okay, so remember that this is the same thing as over 1. So we can write that this is the same thing as 2 times 9 times pi over 360. If you feel comfortable skipping these steps, that's perfectly fine. I'm just doing this so that everyone can follow me. So this is 180 over 360 pi. Okay, and so if we simplify this fraction, this is going to be the same thing as 1/2 pi or pi over 2. We don't have the units for this, but we know that this is area. So the area of the sector is going to be pi halves, and then the units are going to be squared. So we just write units. Okay. We can write this in. We can plug this in the calculator, and this is going to be about 1.57 units squared. Remember, never round to the whole number unless you are told to. Okay, so that's about it. Now it is your turn to do it. Find the portion of the sector. Okay, what portion of the whole circle is this sector? And then find the area. Okay, go ahead and do it. I'll tell you the answer in a minute. So yes, you should have already done it, and the area of the sector is 12 pi units squared or 37.70 units squared. Bye!